What is going on, everybody? We're back and decided let's do some Detective Pikachu because I started this game like a month ago and figured it's time for some more. So we are working on like the first case in the game and we're trying to find a missing jewel that I think so it's like this guy, I think like the wife stole it and she's trying to frame somebody else. So I have to find out where the Pokemon were sleeping. It's out of the way. She's asking for what you want. Do you want to talk to her or track the scent? Ask for her help. Oh wait, no, I think I already did the scent thing. Hey, what's up, hiking?
Hey, Growlithe, you don't have to beat yourself up over it so much. Don't worry. Just trust me. I'm a great detective. I promise I'll get it back.
How do I get off? Okay, wait. Okay, talk to her. Oh, I asked all this stuff already. Wait a minute. According to the testimony of all the Pokemon that felt who could have... Did I talk to all the Pokemon? Maybe I need to be on the Growlithe. Oh, there's sleep powder in the bowl. Can you tell that just by looking? I'm a Pokemon, to mention a great detective. Of course, I can tell what kind of powder this is. It's not even something to brag about. Which means there was sleep powder in the food. We could be pretty sure of that.
Okay, let's start deducing.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Did you figure out what caused all the Pokemon in the mansion to fall asleep? Sleep powder is mixed into their breakfast.
Okay.
Pokemon in the mansion said that they fell asleep after eating breakfast. And in one of the food bowls, we found traces of sleep powder. That leads us to only one possible conclusion. Someone deliberately put Pokemon in the mansion to sleep with sleep powder. Oh, that's it? Alright. It's getting easy to picture just how the crime was committed. But where could the culprit have gotten the sleep powder from in the first place? In this city, I could think of a few places. But if we follow the path that was used to bring it inside, we might learn more about the culprit. You'll need Growlithe's help again for that. One step ahead of you. Let's go talk to Growlithe. Careful not to sniff up too much. Okay, now we can follow the scent of the sleep powder. Let's get going. Outside? The Licky Tongue? Stalked by Licky Tongue again. Oh, and I think it went around. Winston's playing with his toy. Okay. Why is her bump be lit up? Did I talk to her? Her Bobby's really upset. I'd like to help. Tough to find him in a big city. Oh, this is a little quest. Let's see. Do you think you could track down the cutie fly with your nose? Definitely. I've already picked up the scent. How many cutie fly went out to gather the nectar? 2. I'll be waiting here. 2 cutie fly coming up. I was right here. I can smell something sweet in the bush. It might be cutie fly. A happy nectar collector. Go away. Calm down. We're not here for your nectar. Oh, really? Sorry. I thought you were here to steal the nectar I gathered. Us too? Was there someone else? That's right, a Pokemon keeps stealing my nectar. That's why I hid here. Oh, there you are. Look, it's back. Oh, the Lickitung wants the nectar. Lickitung, so you're the one causing problems for Cutie Fly. No, I'm not. I just want a little nectar, that's all. With a tongue like yours, you take all the nectar the Cutie Fly has in one lick. Well, maybe, but I want something sweet. Why don't we come see Rabombi later? If you do, I'll share some of the pollen puffs Rabombi makes for us. Really? Yay, I guess I can wait for that now. Yeesh, what a pest. You can go back to Rabombi now. I'm glad we found Cutie Fly. What's your opinion on grass versus fairy versus bug? Isn't there a lot of overlap? Well, my opinion is that fairy should not resist bug because bug is so weak of it itself. Bug doesn't need to be weaker. But bug is generally accepted as like the worst type because it has so many things resist it and it's like not very effective on a lot of things. There's a sweet smell. It's too high for us to reach, though. Hey, Cutie Fly, can you hear me? I was napping so peacefully. Wait, are you saying you didn't come back because you were napping? Rabombi's been worried sick about you. Oh no, I didn't realize so much time had passed. I found such a nice napping spot that I couldn't resist dozing a little. Yeah, because Bug's only super effective against Psychic, Bug, and Grass. No, Psychic, Grass, and Dark. Which is alright. Honestly, it needs, like, more types need to... Like, it needs to, like, not be resistant by so many types. Was what? It's resisted by fire, steel, fairy, ground. I think there's another one. You two might not speak the same language, but he definitely seems to understand your feelings. Why don't we head back and make sure this cutie fly made it back? Both cutie fly came home safely. No need to thank us, just glad to have another case closed. Okay. I don't really get, I mean, like, that's like technically a side quest, but like, I don't get anything for that. You just do it. Are you the culprit? Why do you have sleep powder? Oh, and you're the quiz processor. Oh, past you. Oh, is it the Venonat? The scent stops here. What do we do? There must be something around here. Let's look around. It's Venonat. No mistaking those massive eyes. Apparently they can even see in the dark. So sparkly. Yeah, what is it? Do you mind if we ask you some questions? Okay, so I'm really busy, but yes. What's got you so busy? Oh, nothing. I'm just eating, that's all. But I have to eat fast. Soon it'll be time for me to have dinner and more eating, yeah. You got plenty of time till then, though, right? Are you always such in a hurry? Yes, at least that's what everyone tells me. Have you maybe tried chilling out a bit? Can't, this is my natural state. Hee hee. Okay. That sure is funny. What are you doing here? This spot is great because you can see the whole city and it's lovely and pretty and nice. And on top of that, many teeny tiny bugs gather here at night. Oh yes, it's marvelous. Do you like bugs, Venonat? Yes, very much so, yes. They're my favorite treat. Your favorite treat? I think we could drop this line of questioning. We were just talking about bugs. Is this your sleep powder? Nope, definitely not mine. No siree. How can you tell? I use my sleep powder to catch prey. It doesn't smell like the soothing or beautiful. Nope, not one bit. I see. I do believe this is Lilligant's fragrance. Oh, yes. Yeah, and where would we find Lilligant? I would check one of the nearby hedges, probably. No, definitely, yes. To the greenery. Oh. The Floral Fashionista. It's Lilligant. This Pokemon is known for having an aroma that calms the heart and mind. So that's what that nice smell was. You think I smell nice? You're sweet. Do you mind if we ask you a few questions? Not at all. Your timing is actually perfect. This Lilligant has, I mean, all the Pokemon have like no texture on them, but like, this Lilligant is just like a color. There's like nothing on it. I was actually taking a break from dancing. Ask me whatever you like. Can you tell me about yourself? Getting personal, are we? Alas, I'm rather unremarkable, just a Lilligant with a love for dance. You wouldn't have to look hard to find many others like me. What are you doing here? Why, this is my favorite place. Basking in the sunlight here feels ever so good. And dancing here fills me with endless joy. You dance here a lot? Yeah, sometimes humans and Pokemon even come to watch. Everyone who watches me dance seems to fall asleep, but at least they're smiling when they do. Would you like a demonstration? Ooh, nice. I could really use a nap. Wait, Lilligant, please don't dance. Is this your sleep powder? Yes, I recognize that fragrance. Do you remember giving this to anyone? No. You see, my sleep powder just puffs out naturally whenever I dance. Though, thinking on it though, there was a human that came to watch me dance recently. Really? Do you remember what they look like? I'm afraid not. I was in the zone. That's rough. Hey, it's something. Thank you for your help.
I see.
Now we know the sleep powder, how the sleep powder was obtained. Are we done investigating? I guess.
Great.
Yeah, and I'd like to tell Tim what we found, so let's hurry back. I see, so you're still not sure who the culprit is. Right, but we did learn something important. And what's that? Think about it, Tim. The sleep powder's scent trail led directly from the mansion to the terrace. Do you really think that's normal? I guess it would make sense if the person who brought the sleep powder already lived in the mansion. Exactly, which makes it even more likely that it was an inside job. Someone managed to get some Lillian sleep powder. Then they mixed it into the Pokemon's breakfast. Sure sounds like an inside job to me. Which means the culprit is someone in the mansion. Let's do some more sleuthing and find out who. Ask me anything you like. My staff member, Turner, always prepares the food here. It used to be one of the barn's duties, but the task had fallen to Turner since he joined the staff. He's truly made himself quite useful.
Yes?
This is the bitch that did it. Did you still want something? Yes, I'm sorry. We really appreciate your help.
Yes?
I don't know anything about Growlithe's food. I would suggest you ask her about it. Did you happen to see Growlithe eating her food today? No, I didn't. I'm not in the habit of watching her eat. The Pokemon of the house eat in separate rooms from us humans. If they ate in the same room as us, their fur, feathers, or whatever have you could get in our food, and they eat in a different room, at my request, of course. A policy like that's not going to make you very popular with Pokemon Lady.
Yes.
Could we please talk to you again, Mr. Turner? Yes, of course, ask me anything.
Yes.
Mr. Dennis is really picky about the ingredients I can use for Growlithe's food. He tells me what to put in, and I make the food to his exact specifications. Sounds like Mr. Dennis cares about Growlithe's health. Yes, he truly cares about Pokemon. A good egg, that one. Dennis seems like quite the guy. What's healthy and what's tasty doesn't always match up, though.
Yes.
I'd be happy to tell you anything I know. Oops. Dang it.
Yes.
I know exactly what kinds of food Growlithe prefers. She's particularly fond of sweets. When I was in charge of her meals, I made a point to preparing sweet desserts for her. You're a good guy, Barnes. Is Pikachu alright? He seems to be acting strangely. Don't worry, this is normal for him. This room is currently under police under investigation.
I see.
Take it you heard what Mr. Dennis has to say? Sure seems that way. In my position, we're not at liberty to do all the information. At the time of the incident? What was the situation in the mansion at the time of the incident? We're still looking into that. I'm sure you'll get more direct answers. The Aurora Drop? The Aurora Drop's not just valuable, it's famous throughout the entire jewelry industry. Inspector Holiday, I know this has nothing to do with the current case, but you want to ask me about Harry. Yeah, do the police have any new leads on my father's whereabouts? Sorry, we haven't made any developments on that front. He was working on R, we know that. So it stands to reason if you followed that thread, you'd find Harry too. But the case has been closed and we still don't have a single clue. Don't be discouraged. Look how far you come in the 2 years since you moved to the city in search of your father. You'll find Harry, I'm sure of it. In the meantime, I'll keep offering whatever help I can. Was there anybody upstairs? Just police officers. Maybe I have to talk to the Pokemon?
Okay, let's start deducing.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Who could have slipped the Pokemon the sleep powder? Who would have been able to mix sleep powder into Growlithe's food? Let's figure it out using the info we gathered. Mr. Dennis chooses every ingredient using Growlithe's meals. He could have laced those ingredients with sleep powder. Ms. Dennis requested the Pokemon eat their meals in a separate room from the humans. She could have mixed sleep powder in the food without being seen. I mean, I want to say yes to that, but like, based on these other responses, I feel it's going to make me do. Barnes knows what kind of food Growlithe likes. He could have mixed sleep powder into food without Growlithe notice a change in taste. I don't think so. Yeah. I guess it's the person making the food then.
Okay.
The only person who could have put sleep powder in Pokemon's meals is Turner. It has to have been him. Bingo. He's in charge of Pokemon preparing meals. He could have easily slipped it in their food. However, this fact alone isn't enough to implicate Turner. Turner's the one who used the sleep powder. But that's just conjecture. We don't have any hard evidence. We'll definitely need to find some proof, but I'm not sure how. It's kind of an aggressive move, but we could try shaking him up a bit. Let's see if we can make Turner nervous. We might be able to learn something. Oh, good cop, bad cop?
Yes.
Hello, Tim. How's the investigation going? We're actually a bit stuck at the moment. I'm sorry to hear that. Is there anything I can do to help? I was actually hoping to ask you a few more questions, if you don't mind. By all means, ask away.
Excuse me?
You've got a partner Kramer, right, Mr. Turner? What? How did you know that? It came up while we were gathering statements in the city. I see. I hope you don't think I was hiding that fact or anything. I was just afraid he might become a suspect. I did tell the police, of course. Really? It's been a while since I've seen him, actually. Worryingly so. Where could he have gone? Oh, we just saw Kramer walking towards the back of the mansion. Why that little... I told him to stay put. Stay put? Why'd you tell him that, Mr. Turner? Oh, I didn't want him going out on his own. I've been so worried that he might have gotten mixed up in the crime somehow. Thank you so much for finding him, Tim. It's just a huge relief. We're thinking a poniard may have cut the jewel case. Really? I mean, yeah, yes, I think you've cracked it. So it was a poniard that punched you, Mr. Turner. Yes, it most certainly was. It really hurt. In fact, it still hurts. Yeesh, what a terrible liar. Poniard can't punch, right? It would just slice you. Based on Turner's reaction, it's pretty clear that he's hiding something. I just wish I'd been able to dig a little deeper. Nah, you did a great job. At the very least, we learned one thing. Kramer is the key to solving this case. All that's left is to ask him ourselves. So we're gonna go see Kramer? Yep, you just wait. Wasn't he like in the alley? Oh, I was just there. Weren't you gonna go back to Turner? Didn't you make it very far? You've been resting because you feel too full to walk? Hey, Dylan. Cram. Why is this Kramer the only one that feels so unwell? Growlithe and the others were fine. He must have really overeaten. Or he swallowed something his digestive system can't handle. Hey, wait a second.
I'm missing Jewel, and now Cramorant's full belly.
Dang it.
What are you thinking, Pikachu?
Winston knocked out my headphones.
I figured it out! A bolt of brilliance!
Yes!
The stolen jewel we seek is right over there!
Did you figure something out, Pikachu? Oh yeah, I got it all figured out. I bet you figured it out too, haven't you? Alright, here's the final question. Where did Turner hide the jewel? Once you piece together all the information we've gathered so far together, you'll definitely figure it out.
Okay.
I'll give you a hint. The jewel was most certainly taken out of the mansion, and a Pokemon was used to do it. A Pokemon? Yeah, think about the unique characteristics of each of the Pokemon in the mansion. Which one of them has the ideal features for hiding the jewel? It's somewhere in the mansion garden. The metallic sound Mr. Dennis heard was the sound of Turner throwing the jewel into the garden. He probably planned to have Growlithe fetch the jewel after. It's a Whimsicott. It's in a Whimsicott cotton. Whimsicott came to the Dennis residence. Turner probably hid the Aurora drop inside Whimsicott's cotton. It's near Ducklet's favorite fountain. Ducklet was by her favorite fountain in Serenity Park. Turner had her hide the Aurora drop there. It's inside Cramorant's belly. Cramorant can gulp down large things. Turner probably hid the Aurora drop. I'm guessing that one.
Okay.
Cramorant said he could gulp down anything, right? So the jewel is most likely hidden in his belly. Yes, you got it. Turner made Cramorant swallow the jewel. And the reason he feels full is because he got the jewel in his belly. Turner didn't have time to retrieve the jewel after the theft, did he? Nope, I'm positive the jewel is still in Cramorant's belly. Now we have enough evidence to back Turner into a corner. Cramorant swallowed it.
Okay.
Okay, we got all the proof we need. Now we just gotta catch the culprit. Let's go tell Holiday and gather everyone involved in the case. Are you ready, Tim?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's go. Let's reveal the truth.
This is it. Let's take care of business.
Everyone, thank you for coming.
This sudden conference had better be important.
Yeah, because it was you.
We've identified the real culprit.
Have you now?
Yes, Mr. Barnes isn't the one who stole the jewel.
Hey, Monaco.
Who did it then?
I'll explain everything from the beginning. Let's start with how the culprit entered the jewel storage room.
There were no signs of forced entry on the door, so the culprit must have used
Nice.
the key. But Growlithe was guarding the key.
No one but my husband or Barnes could have taken the key from Growlithe.
Yes, exactly. So how did they...
Because it was you.
I guess it must have been Barnes then.
No, it wasn't. You see, the culprit had a trick up their sleeve for taking the key.
They befriended Growlithe and got the key. They made Growlithe fall asleep. Yep, and stole the key.
The culprit used sleep powder to make Growlithe fall asleep. And after
I guess
that,
maybe it
they
was
took the
Turner.
key.
That's like the...
Do you have evidence of that?
Of course. Take a close look at Growlithe's food bowl, Inspector. You'll find traces of Lilligant's sleep powder in it.
Of course. So that's how the culprit got into the jewel storage room.
But they couldn't possibly have cut open that sturdy display case in such a short time.
Yeah, good point.
No, they could have if they had Pokemon accomplices.
Pokemon?
Why is everyone surprised by, like, they use Pokemon? Like, you live in the Pokemon world. Poniard opened the case.
The culprit somehow used Whimsicott and Poniard, and got Poniard to cut open the case.
What? How is that even possible?
We may understand now how the jewel was stolen. But that doesn't necessarily prove that Barnes is innocent.
Actually, I do have proof that Mr. Barnes is innocent.
What evidence proves that Barnes is not the culprit? Whimsicott was involved in the crime, but there's no connection between Whimsicott. No. The jewel case was locked. Barnes is not the culprit because he can't use that key. The note the accomplice wrote. Oops.
You sure about that? Think about the evidence you collected.
Wait, what?
You sure about that? Think about the evidence.
It can't
you
be the
collected.
cotton just because Barnes has nothing to do with cotton. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, it was okay. Yeah. I forgot about the
We
note.
discovered this note in a Trubbish's possession.
A note?
The culprit jotted
Oh,
down.
dang,
the
maybe
whole
it was
plan.
Turner.
They wanted to frame Mr. Barnes for the crime.
Then that would mean Barnes is innocent.
So who's the real culprit?
The real culprit is right here with us.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't have any evidence for Claudia. It has to be Turner.
The thief who stole the Aurora drop. It's... Mr. Turner, you're the culprit.
Who, me? But I'm a victim of this crime. Poniard punched me.
Poniard can't
It
punch.
punched you, huh? Poniard has blades for hands, and I don't see any cuts on you.
If you really think I'm the culprit, then where's the jewel? I don't have it on me, and I haven't set foot outside the mansion.
Where's the jewel? Isn't it obvious? It's with a Pokemon.
What?
Kramer has it.
Of course you don't have the stolen jewel. You hid it. In Cramorant's belly.
Excuse me? Cramorant may be Turner's partner, but even so...
Where is that Cramorant anyway?
Mr. Turner, you clearly put a lot of thought into your plan. But when we investigated the crime scene, we found a Cramorant feather. And you underestimated Growlithe's sense of responsibility. Those two things did you in. Now, please call your Cramorant.
Cramorant.
All right, let me handle this.
And the key.
There it is! The Aurora Drop!
And the key to the storage room, too.
I'm afraid you can't talk your way out of this, Mr. Turner.
I was so close to living the easy life. I shouldn't have teamed up with someone I barely knew.
I'm sure Holiday will look into his accomplice. Right, let's leave that to the police. Was I wrong this whole time? For us here, the Aurora Drop was a symbol of hope. I thought it could bring hope to even more people. That's why I decided to donate it. But I never thought it would lead to an incident like this. Maybe I should forget about donating it and just keep it quietly locked up at the house. Goodness gracious, you of all people? Do you really think so little of the Aurora Drop? What are you saying, Claudia? Didn't you tell me yourself that you hoped whoever looked at the Aurora Drop would not only see its beauty, but also feel cheered up, encouraged by it? Are you really going to give up on that hope just because of a stroke of bad luck? Wouldn't that be a terrible waste? Don't you agree, Barnes? Indeed, madame. It is just as you say, or maybe madam, why did I say madame? Mr. Dennis, your plan to donate the jewel to the people of Rhyme City was most certainly not a mistake. Please believe yourself and do what you think is best. Claudia Barnes. Forgive me, I think I let myself get too shaken by what happened today. I believe in the beauty of the Aurora Drop and the people of Rhyme City. As you should. Clefable. But, Claudia, weren't you against this? Don't misunderstand me. I just don't want you to deal with you moping around like this for the rest of our lives, that's all. I see. Thank you. This incident has forced me to reconsider, shall we say, some of my views. Clefable, Ducklet, Growlet, let's all eat together from now on. Looks like Mr. Dennis and the others are all getting along better now. Yeah, that about wraps this up.
Ironic, huh? Cramorant swallowed the jewel, and now you've got to swallow the bitter consequences.
Well, let's go.
Yeah.
Cramorant, are you alright?
Again?
Don't just stand there. Hurry up and grab it.
Right.
How could this be happening?
Sanjeev.
Turner!
Hold on. I swear I had nothing to do with that.
Why don't we discuss this down at the station?
Growlithe, you did a great job.
Hey, Pikachu. Look.
Oh, are you leaving already? See you around. Say, Tim, did you notice Cramorant's back?
Yeah, there was something glowing on it.
I've never seen anything like it. I wonder, maybe Turner didn't know what was going on. Something tells me this is just the beginning.
Later that evening.
I'm home.
Tim's back!
Well, you sure are home late.
Good evening. Oh, and who is this?
My classmate, Rachel.
It's nice to meet you. Is she your girlfriend?
Huh?
If only.
Actually, Rachel's here because... Sorry to barge in, I was hoping to get some advice about the great detective here. I didn't realize his family was visiting, though. Welcome. We didn't mean to startle you. Sophia and I just arrived in Rhyme City yesterday. We came to see my brother's award ceremony. Oh, really? Then this probably isn't the first... This is probably the first time you've seen all each other in a while. I really hope I'm not in the way. Please don't worry about it. We'll be in town for a while yet. Make yourself at home. I'll make some tea. Thank you, really. See, Tim? I told you Irene and Sophia would understand. Yeah, you're right. I'm glad.
Yes.
Sorry, it must feel awkward to have so many people talk about it. Really? Okay.
Yep.
So Rachel's not your girlfriend? Nope, just a classmate. She came by to talk to me about something. Something like how she's your girlfriend? Sophia, she's not my girlfriend. Atta girl, Sophia. Tim just needs a gentle shove to get things moving. Don't you start, Pikachu.
Right.
You really don't need to worry about it. Worry about what? Bringing Rachel home, of course. Mom, I think you might be misunderstanding something. I'm making enough food for 8 people or so. So she could eat as much as she likes. Oh, you're talking about dinner. Wait, 8 people? Isn't that a bit much?
Right. Dinner's ready, everyone.
Well, I should probably get going.
Come now, why don't you stay and eat with us?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Well, you heard them. What do you say?
I mean, who could turn down an invitation like that? Yay!
Eat up, everyone. I really outdid myself this time.
Wow! Looks amazing! Thank you, Mom!
Mom made her special mac and cheese for us.
So this is the dish that Harry kept raving about, huh? Whoa! This is incredible!
Good, huh?
Was there sleep powder in it? Trippy.
Irene, we need to talk.
What is it?
I want a divorce.
What? Are you joking?
Take care of Tim and Sophia for me.
Where is this coming from?
I'm sorry.
Harry, there must be some reason.
Aww.
I'm sorry, Irene.
Harry.
Are you okay, Pikachu? You had me worried suddenly fainting like that.
I fainted?
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness. Looks like Pikachu's recovered. Yeah, I think he's okay now. Do you feel okay about talking about the problem you had? No, it's okay. Are you sure? You don't have to keep it bottled up. I had so much fun with you all that it's just not worth bothering. It's not bothering me anymore. We'll discuss it next time, okay? Sure, in that case. Mind if I ask you something instead? By all means, I'd be honored to help a great detective. Do you happen to know anyone who knows a lot about jewels? Apparently the jewel that was stolen in today's case is really special. I could use some more information on to help me track it down. Well, one of the professors is a specialist in mineral archaeology. I could introduce him if you like. Really? Could you? That would be a huge help. Sure, I'll sort it out when I get home tonight. How should I contact you? Why don't we meet at Hi Hat Cafe tomorrow morning? Sounds good. See you then.
Hey, feeling better?
Yeah, I guess.
Pikachu.
What's that?
Mewtwo.
Mewtwo!
There is something the two of you must know. When I was in my cave a few days ago, I was attacked by several Pokemon.
Yeah, we saw on the news.
No matter how many times I overpowered them, they didn't seem to feel a thing.
Maybe R again?
No. These Pokemon had no will of their own, as if something was controlling them. As for Harry...
Harry?
Beedrill. Oh yeah, they all have that thing on their back.
What was it? Look!
Those lights, like the one we saw in Cramorant. You think the two are related somehow?
I'd say, almost certainly. Finding the Aurora Drop may be the key to solving this mystery.
Yeah, let's follow up on that.
Am I being spied on?
The Cramorant that stole the Aurora Drop, the swarm of Beedrill that attacked Mewtwo, they both had glowing devices stuck to them. After hearing Mewtwo say my dad's name, I think if I investigate the Aurora Drop, that I might get closer to finding him.
The next morning.
Hey!
Okay, today we're gonna find out more about the Aurora Drop, right? Yeah, Rachel said she'd introduce me to a professor from Rhyme University. Still got a little time before we're supposed to meet her at the Hi Hat Cafe, though. Your family doesn't visit that often. Why don't you chat with them a bit before we head out?
Oh.
I see the newspaper's arrived. You subscribe to a newspaper? Yeah, it's Rhyme City's daily paper. You never used to read the paper when you lived at home. What changed? Well, I'm a college student now. I thought I should read the paper at least. Well, aren't you mature? What are you doing, Tim? Trying to look cool or something? I'm the one who suggested you start getting the newspaper. As a detective, it's important to be gathering information at all times. I'm sure there's going to be a lot going on every day in a city as big as this one. Checking the newspaper regularly is a good idea. Your mom knows what she's talking about. Tim and Pikachu's activities will report in the newspaper the day after a case is solved. So what are we waiting for? Read it. Looks like they still haven't found the Aurora Drop. Inspector Holliday's team have been searching for the jewel in Cramorant. Speaking of Cramorant, he was acting really weird, right? According to the article, even Turner didn't know why he acted like that. Turner didn't order Cramorant to swallow the jewel and escape. Something's really fishy about this whole thing.
Huh?
The article is about a woman who got injured in her house and couldn't move. It says her lily pup went inside, howled, and alert the neighbors. Oh, that's a sweet story. Look at this photo. Isn't that the one we met yesterday? Yeah, let me see. Her lily pup was quite a shy little guy who preferred quiet places. Apparently he kept barking and howling until the neighbors finally noticed. I guess he gathered up all his courage to help his partner. Apparently new medicine has been developed using Rabompi's pollen puffs. I bet how they mix ingredients can be applied to human medicine too. Winston! So many boo-boos.
But first, you must regain all the strength you have.
It's just so good. I think I might just Dragon Dance again. Oh, well, whatever. How many are left? I'm a champ again. I think I'm good, because I did a Dragon Dance. Good. I totally got this. There's one left. Oh, Mesprit. Yeah, we got this in the bag. Okay, I'm back. Apparently players can participate alongside their partner Pokemon. There's a... Oh my gosh. Come here. Come here. Oh, they're both here. You want to say hi? Oh my god. Oh, sorry. Come here. He's just, there's too many feelings. Oh, sorry. He's a little dramatic. My wire was caught underneath him. Not enough letters per line. Who's this apple? This is an actual apple, right? Not an applet?
Yep. Hey, Tim.
Hmm?
That Pikachu, he seems kinda odd, don't you think?
What do you mean?
He
Well, he's really your
isn't
father.
he? I've never seen a Pikachu that drinks coffee before.
Not bad. You have a good eye for detail.
Yep.
Your Pikachu is so funny. Funny, not cute. The way Sophia reacts to stuff is a bit different from everyone else.
Right.
Good morning. Did you sleep okay last night? Oh, you're on a case. That's all you think about, just like your father. Good grief. Your wife sure loves you, Harry. Must be nice. I think that's everything.
Mm-hmm.
We should get going. While you're out, I want to buy more coffee beans. Our supplies are running low. Okay. Your usual dark roast, right? Anyway, we're heading out. Bye. Have a nice day. You sure we were supposed to meet Rachel for the Hi-Hat Cafe? Yeah, she should be here right now. I wonder what's keeping her. Please, Papa, just listen to me. That sounded like Rachel.
Why don't you understand, Papa? Pokemon don't need to be managed. The people who use them to commit crimes are the real problem.
Rachel, no matter how many times we have this same conversation, I'm not going to change my mind.
You never listen! Tim.
Is everything okay? Let's just go inside.
Excuse me?
What were you and your dad talking about? The Pokemon Friendship Bill. Ah, they mentioned that on the news, that it was a bill to help Pokemon or something. I happened to read the actual text of the bill in Papa's study the other day. The one phrase that kept popping up throughout the whole thing was to monitor and manage Pokemon. It's pretty much a friendship bill in the name only. I can't believe he tried to deprive Pokemon of freedom. Papa has seriously changed. So you're against the father bill? Pokemon should be able to live freely. They don't need to be managed. Even during the R incident, Pokemon were the victims. It was cruel people who were responsible. Sorry, this isn't here what we have to discuss. This isn't what you wanted. This is what you wanted to talk about yesterday, isn't it? I just want someone to listen to me. I'm glad I could talk to you about it, Tim. I'm always happy to lend an ear, but are you sure you don't need any other help? Yes, I'm fine now, really. Let's get to the real topic of the day, the jewel. That's right. Yesterday you said you can introduce me to a professor from Rhyme University. Yes, Professor Gordon. He's a leading figure in the field of mineral archaeology. He researches the connections between minerals and ancient civilizations. I figured you could probably tell us something about that jewel. Right now, though, he's conducting research at the southern ruins. We'll have to travel quite a ways to see him. Yeah, those ruins are pretty far from here. Fieldwork is a huge part of mineral archaeology. Once the professor sets out, he usually doesn't come back for several months. Sounds like we better go meet him there then. Yeah, who knows how long we'll be waiting if we just stay here. Okay, we better get going if we want to get there before sundown. Huh? You're coming too? I mean, it's not like you'd actually know Professor Gordon. I'm the one taking his class. Besides, I think it'll be fun to help the great detective out with the case. Hey, this is all fun and games, you know. The fabled Aurora.
Huh? Why is it snowing?
Just
Why is
what's
it
going
snowing?
on here? Oh, it's freezing cold.
And it's just here in this specific area.
So it's only snowing around the ruins? No way that's normal. For now, let's find the professor. He may be able to tell us something about all this. Good plan. The ruins are just up this hill. We should be able to find him there. Just up the hill? Okay, let's go.
Yes.
Charge!
Charge a bug. What a strangely shaped Pokemon. Yeah, you don't see these in Rhyme City. Rowlet. This is sure a cute Pokemon. Oh, Zigzagoon. Oh, hello there. What are you up to all the way? I'm a fossil collector. I travel all over the world searching for new conditions to my collection. This is my partner, Zigzagoon. Oh, he's shivering. Fossils, huh? Do you really think you'll find some here? Hi, do you have any idea how incredible these ruins are? There are countless fossils buried around here and just wanting to be unearthed. I intend to do just that. Wow, evidence of ancient civilization and fossils? Sounds like a kind of place legends are born from. Hundreds of meteorites are said to have fallen from the sky and landed here. Truly, these ruins are the stuff of legends. There's something behind it. I can feel it in my bones. It might even be a fossil. The little fella's poor paws are frozen numb. We don't want to have trudged all the way out here for our fossil excavation just be stopped by some nippy weather, you know? Yeah, I wish there was something we could do. We could find a Pokemon strong enough to break the rock.
Lima.
It's a Leavanny. Kind of looks anxious. Do you think there's something wrong? Hey, Levanny, did something bad happen? I see. It's worried because some swadloons still haven't come home. Levanny's gone looking for them a lot, but they can't find them anywhere. With how cold it is, I can see why Levanny is worried. If we find the swadloon, let's tell them to come home. Don't worry about it. We can look for them while we're conducting our other investigations. These clothes are for Swadloon. Yeah, Levanny could use her sticky silk to weave the clothes for them. Okay, got it. Inferno. Some Inferno lives around here. Doesn't look too happy.
Hey.
Can't you create fire, Inferno? I think you'd be able to deal with the cold. Oh, it's so cold. It's hard for you to keep your flame heat up.
Hey.
Snowfall's pretty rare here. It's the first time you've seen snow and it's not winter. When did the snow start? A few days ago, right when some human arrived. Really strange that the snow is only falling around the ruins. Banana berries. Oh, it's an Ursaring. You don't see those back in Rhyme City very often. Came all this way from a faraway bamboo forest with your Ursaring friend. Now it's been missing for a few days. Do you have any information that might help our search? Last time you saw your friend, he was headed towards the ruins. That sounds like the other Ursaring may be inside then. That's the quiz lady.
Lota, Lota.
It's a cute voice. Those are Lotad. They're singing so cheerfully. Sorry to bother you when you're having so much fun. You mind if I ask you questions?
Hey.
You're not bothered by the cold? They said a cold snap like this is no problem when they can sing. They want to hurry up and evolve. They want to hurry up and evolve because it's their dream to dance together.
Hey.
Have you three always lived here? So you love it here because it's warm and has plenty of food? It's a shame the weather's like this now.
Tim, over here.
Lota.
Tim. Hey, Lotad. How does it feel to live your life floating on the water?
Lota. Lota, Lota. Lota.
Wow. What a way to live.
The quiz. What winged Pokemon has a round body and adorable eyes? The correct Pokemon can be found close by, so get out there and find it. Winged Pokemon has a round body and adorable eyes. Oh, Rowlet? I already talked to Rowlet. It's Rowlet. Glad we didn't meet at night though. We might have learned about those sneak attacks. A blocky body, impressive jaws. Charjabug. I feel like if I have already talked to the Pokemon, I should be able to just go ahead.
Ah. Ah. Ah.
Oh my god, I just want to walk away. The last question. Soft and fluffy all over. I mean, is Ursaring fluffy? Is Zigzagoon's fluffy? Not really, I would say it's more spiky. Soft and fluffy all over. That was quite a hike. Hey, there are a lot of Pokemon here that I've never seen in the city. Yeah, same here. But that Ursaring we just saw outside isn't native to this area. Maybe it came here looking for food. Where's Gordon anyway? Looks like someone else is here. Oh, that's...
Oh, what are you doing here?
This is the professor? He looks so young. Oh, he's the assistant.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt your work, Chris. My name is Rachel, and this is Tim. I'm a student of Professor Gordon's, and Tim also attends Rhyme University. Oh, you're students? What brought you all the way out here? There's something we want to ask Professor Gordon about. We're hoping we can talk with him. The professor? Oh dear. He's entered the ruins 2 days ago, and as you can see, he's not come back yet. Huh? Whoa, what are you saying? Well, the professor's always like this. He's absolutely obsessed with his research in the ruins. Pretty sure he's deep inside them right now with his partner Slowpoke. As much as I wish I could check on him, there's so much trick to opening the door to the ruins. You have to trip some sort of mechanism to open it, but I can't figure it out. He usually makes it back without issue. I'm sure he's fine. Hey, in case you haven't noticed, it's freezing. Can you really afford to be so carefree about this? Okay, Chris, we'll look for Professor Gordon and his Slowpoke. Don't worry, Tim Pikachu, your detective, is famous from all over Rhyme City. Oh, you're that, Tim, the great detective. In that case, I'm a lot less worried. Right, first we'll investigate the entrance to the ruins. I won't be much help if I'm looking at the same things you are, so I'll go look around the perimeter of things. Here's a Swaloon. It's a Swaloon. Looks like it didn't go home because it's too cold to move. Let's give it the clothes. Looks a lot happier now. There's no clothes on it.
Hey.
What are you doing here? He says he's helping Chris. What sort of helping do you do?
Hey. Hey.
What's Gordon's partner Slowpoke like? It says Slowpoke's always with a big man. It must mean Professor Gordon. Seems like Slowpoke is pretty generous.
Tim, over here. Hey, Munchlax. Is it true that you eat your own weight in food every day? Must be hard on Chris.
Excuse me?
What are you doing here? I'm helping with the professor's research. I set up camp, search around outside. I'm used to it now. About all I could do is wait for the moment to cook up some curry and wait for him.
Yes.
Oh, this one's fluffy all over. Zelda Goss, it's really fluffy. There's an impressive amount of fluff.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Whoa!
Simeon. We woke you up from your nap. Sorry about that. It's been noisy around here lately because of all the strange visitors. Is it talking about Professor and Chris? Maybe. Let's ask for more details.
Hey.
Do you live here, Simeon? Apparently, Simeon and his troop have lived here a long time. It says they never have to worry about food because they have so many bears that grow around here. It says it's been seeing humans around here recently. Were there no humans before? Humans used to live here a long time ago, but now they're a rare sight. And it only knew about humans that used to live here because that's what its grandfather told it. Pineapple berries.
Hey.
Let's take a close look. Let's see, where should I look first? This tile has a design carved into it. I have no idea. I'm not an archaeologist.
Huh?
There's some picture of the door. It must become sign of relief.
Okay.
There are footprints on the tree. So, piled up above the door, looks like a lot has fallen.
Okay.
Looks like Chris is right. We won't openly activate some sort of mechanism. What's the mechanism to get the door open? Even after investigating the air, we still can't figure that out. Chris might know more about the ruins, and maybe someone saw Gordon open the door. Let's go interview witnesses and see if we can round up clues.
Hey.
Do you know what Gordon was doing when he entered the ruins? He was eating something while investigating the ruins? And he was acting so weird, a Pokemon in a tree started laughing at him. What happened after that? The next thing you knew, Gordon was gone. Let's ask more about the other Pokemon.
Hey.
Ah. What's up, Pokey Dog? I'm doing good. How are you?
Hey.
You said there was a Pokemon watching Gordon from up in a tree. What kind? You don't know because you've never seen that Pokemon before? Where'd it go? It says it disappeared down the path to the left.
Hey.
Did you see a human around here with a Slowpoke? You saw a human doing something in front of the ruins when you were up in a tree? What was he doing? He was trying to lift Slowpoke up in front of the door, but Slowpoke was too heavy to lift, so the human started climbing up a tree instead. Uh-huh. The Simi was also saying it was laughing its head off watching them. You mean Gordon climbing a tree before he entered the ruins? He must have had a reason. Welcome back. Do you think there's something on top of the door? Sure sounds possible. Let's look there.
All right then. Just a little climb, no problem. Oh, finally made it.
Out of breath.
Anything up there?
Let me catch my breath first. That's no way to treat
It's
a Pokemon.
abuse.
This tile has the same design as the one down there.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you see on top of the door? There was a tile with the same design as the one on the ground. The same design? Let's think about what we know. Gordon climbed the tree before entering the ruins. Yeah, it must have been the way to open the door. Right, so there's gotta be some sort of key or switch to open it. Have we seen anything that fits that description? Let's see, something like a key or a switch.
Mm-hmm.
It's gotta be the tile with the unique design. I could see that being a switch. Right, I think that's pretty likely. Okay, I'll try stepping on it. Ah, I felt something. It sank down a bit when I pressed it. It's definitely a switch, but the door didn't budge. There must be some other way.
Tim! Tim! A bolt of... Oh, wait. Oh, no, never mind. Sorry. I thought I was gonna have a bolt of brilliance. Guess it was just a false alarm. Sorry.
I think Pikachu has to go up there and stand on it.
Excuse me.
Can you tell us what the professor was up to before he disappeared? Sure, he was entered the ruins. He spent a lot of time wandering in the entrance. Then I heard a rumbling. I looked over and the door of the ruins closed. Do you have any idea what happened? Not really. I was busy making curry. Gotcha. Thanks for your help.
Hey, so what do you think of Rachel anyway? Come on, spill it.
Oh, there are two switches with the same design, one above the door, one below. Do you think Gordon climbed the tree to press the switch from above? Yeah, he had Slowpoke press the one below. So we got press the switches at the same time. Okay, let's press the switches at the same time. You can press one down here and then I'll get up there too.
Gotta climb up again.
Okay, Pikachu, you press that one.
Yep. Leave it to me.
Oh, not heavy enough? Oh, there you go.
Yes!
Alright, now we can get inside. Let's go find the professor. So this is what the ruins are like inside? Why is it so cold? Yeah, it's freezing in here. What's going on? I know it's snowing outside, but it still feels really unnatural. Snow outside, ice inside. I bet there's a connection. Do you think the professor's alright after 2 whole days in here? Gotta have Zubats flying around. Which way do you think the professor went? There's Slowpoke.
Wait, what? Huh?
Slowpoke. He's there, Slowpoke. We're not your partner. Slow. He thought Mr. Go was back. Hey Tim, looks like his feet are frozen solid. I think he's stuck. We can't leave him like this. But what can we do to help? What if we ask Rachel for help? Then we can try pulling him out. Sounds like a plan. This is Professor Gordon Slowpoke, right? Yeah, I think so. But why is he frozen? We gotta help him. It won't be easy with ice this solid.
Slowpoke. Don't worry, we'll pull you free.
3, 2.
Almost there.
No.
Little help here?
Oh.
Not funny, Rachel.
Come on, quit playing around. Wait, huh? Uh-oh.
The tail.
Isn't this Slowpoke's tail? Hey, are you okay?
Slow.
Just regroup back.
I see. Your tail really grows back fast.
Slowpoke. Slowpoke.
I can keep this? Don't mind if I do.
Slowpoke. Slowpoke.
Looks like we managed to get him free. Thanks goodness. He says thank you for rescuing him. Really glad we can help. Though you're heavier than you look. Did Slowpoke give you his tail just now, Pikachu? Yeah, don't you know Slowpoke's tails are good eats? Can't help but smell it when you sink your teeth into one. Huh, you don't say. How'd you end up frozen? Slow? It happened so suddenly that you're not sure. What about your partner, Gordon? Where's he? Slow. You were asleep until just now, so you don't know? I wish I was that carefree. Well, that's too bad. So then, what do you remember, Slowpoke? Can you tell us anything? Slow.
Hey.
Just to confirm, you're Gordon's partner, right? Just as we thought. So you came here to help with Gordon's research, and he always brings you along with his research trips, eh? What sort of things do you do to help Professor? Slow. You're good at spraying water, eh? How's that helpful to Gordon? Slow, slow. I see. Gordon brings you along instead of bringing a canteen. That's a choice. Why were you frozen? Can you tell us what happened when you got frozen? Apparently it happened so suddenly, he was already frozen by the time he noticed anything was wrong. Slow. He says that Gordon had gone off somewhere. And then when Slowpoke tried to follow, that's when he got frozen. He says he sat here wondering what to do until he fell asleep. Hard to believe he managed to sleep for 2 days in a place this cold.
Hey!
Was Gordon with you when you entered this room? Okay, so they were together at that point. When did you and the professor get separated? Right after they reached this room. Gordon told Slowpoke to use his water to wash the dust off a mural. After Slowpoke did that, Gordon suddenly noticed something and rushed out of the room. A bit later, he heard Gordon call out in surprise. And then there was a rumbling, a rocky sound. Slowpoke tried to hurry and catch up, but that's when he got frozen. Right after you got frozen, you heard the rumble again? So you heard the rumbling sound twice. So do you have any idea what Gordon might have noticed? Slow. No dice, huh? The murals in this room are really big. Yeah, I bet there's a clue hidden somewhere in these murals. That conversation just sounded like a bunch of Pika Pika and slow slows to me. Still, they talked for a pretty long time. What were they talking about? Could you understand them? What? No, of course I can't understand them. Alright, I'm gonna stay here for a while and look after Slowpoke. I want to at least make sure he's okay. He was stuck in that ice for a few days. Got it, thanks. According to Slowpoke, Gordon noticed something when he looked at these murals. Then these murals must hold the key to find the professor's whereabouts. We'd better take a close look. Oh my god, I just want to get... It's a pretty huge chunk of ice. I know it's cold in here, but do you think that could have formed naturally? Oh, maybe. Is this Pokemon trying to tell us something? Yeah, Minior says it wants to go back home. Where is its home? Minior live up in the ozone layer. They fall down to the ground when their shells get too heavy. Wow, that high up? If we help to get rid of the shell, do you think we'd make it back up there? Wonder if we can find a Pokemon powerful enough to break its shell. This rock seems a little different from the others. Because it's a crustal.
Well...
It's a wall of ice, we can't go further.
I see something moving.
Looks like a suspicious shadow. I'm curious to know what it is, but we should look into it later.
Yeah, let's come back another time.
There's something on the floor. It's a brand new handkerchief. Trevor Gordon? Gordon's name is embroidered on it, so it's Gordon's handkerchief, eh? Where could Professor Gordon have gone? It's the only spot where snow is piled up like this. Wait, does that mean we could have just gotten in through the ceiling? True. It's not like we brought a rope or anything. Looks like a statue of Passimian. What a weird pose. It's like it's offering something. You don't smell anything because Pokemon are more sensitive to smell. It's faint, but I can smell something sweet. There are footprints. It's like someone was walking all over the floor. Gordon must have gone in and out of this room several times. It looks so cold. It's practically frozen. Must be too cold to walk back home. Let's give it the close. Alright, it looks much better now. Your mother is worried about you, so you should hurry home. Alright, we found both Swaldoon. Oh, I guess. Then I have to come all the way back in. Thank you for delivering the leaf clothes. Okay, so I did the footprints. How am I supposed to get to that Bronzor? Right. This wall looks different from the others. Yeah, there's a relief of Aegislash carved into it. Look at the floor. What about it? They look like human footprints from the size. I'm guessing they were made by an adult male. You're right. But there's something weird about these footprints. I'd say the tip of the last footprint's cut off by the wall. It's almost like the wall was made after the footprints were left there. That doesn't seem possible though, does it? What could have happened? Where could have Gordon gone? Let's think about this. He left the ruins. A trail of footprints can also be seen heading through the entrance. He went to the restroom. No. He went along the path beyond the wall.
Oh.
Maybe this path extends past the relief of Aegislash, and the relief could be blocked off by a path after the professor had already gone through. It's possible that the relief was also an entrance and it was closed shut after Gordon walked through it. Just gotta figure out what it is. Now we need to investigate and figure out what kind of mechanism controls the Aegislash wall. It was a unique design of the switches that opened the entrance. That same design must be used in the ruin. Okay. don't see anything else in here.
Yes. Yes.
Excuse me. What's in the middle? These are murals that we're looking at. They both depict Passimian. Yeah, but how do we know which of these two murals he was actually looking at? Maybe he looked at both of them. Either way, we'll have to give him through an inspection. We should check them all out. Okay, where should we look first? Look at this Passimian's pose, holding a berry. It's got a yellow berry. Look at Passimian's face, it seems happy. Oh, I probably have to go get berries from the trees or something. It's a blueberry. Something sour. This wall is more frozen than the others. If you look closely, there's another mural in the middle wall too.
Well, okay, let's start deducing.
Did you figure out how we can get past the Aegis slash? Have the statues hold berries. That's probably it. Freeze the middle statue. The middle mural is frozen, but the middle statue isn't. Maybe we can activate by freezing the middle statue. Change the statue's expressions? I don't think we can do that.
Oh!
That makes him think they're both connected to the mechanism. That's one problem though. Each mural depicts a different berry. What berry is supposed to give to each statue? What sweet yellow berry should be placed on the statue to the left? There's sour blueberry. What should we place on the middle statue? We couldn't help examine it because it was frozen over. There was a Monferno outside.
Oh!
Guess we'll have to try them all. You're gonna eat them? It's a fast way to get the info we need. Okay, this is a blueberry. I don't know if it's sour. Oh, they're hard and bitter. Cobaberry. Oof, I need a glass of water.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet yellow berries. Oh, Cleffa. Innocent little star tot. It's a Cleffa. You seem to be looking all over the place. You're playing hide and seek with your friends? You got 3 friends behind? Okay, we gotta find them. I knew I was forgetting something. What's up, Chelsea? Can I ask you some questions?
Hey.
It says there are pink berries growing on the tree that they planted. They're probably sweet, right? What are you good at? When it comes to spewing fire, no one can beat you. Pretty confident of that. I guess that cheered him up a little bit. Okay, but I need a sour blueberry. I don't see another blueberry tree. Oh, over here.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha berry. Whoa, they're so sour. Blueberries that are sour. Found you, Cleffa. Oh, good night, Dylan. Okay, talk to Inferno. It's 2 Cleffas. There's a Cleffa.
Oh!
Inferno seemed to be struggling with the cold. I wonder if he'd be willing to help us. If this berry is sweet and yellow, I think we need a sugarberry. It's supposed to be a blue sour berry. Then I think we need a yacha berry.
All right.
Please, we need your power. Just give it your best shot. Great. We're counting on you.
Oh, you do need a red spicy berry. Now we can get a good look at the middle mural. Thanks so much for helping us. It's up to us now. Let's check that middle mural. Simeon's holding a red berry. A red berry. Simeon's breathing fire. Can Simeon even do that? It means it ate something so spicy it's breathing fire. Yeah, that would explain it. I don't think there's even anything else in this mural. Now we need to think about what sort of berry is placed in the middle statue. I should have just looked at all the berries. I didn't realize I would need another one. They are red and bitter. These are pink and those are definitely not spicy. Over here was just the shuka berry. I don't remember, was there like a tomato berry somewhere? Let's see, a bond berry. Okay, there's no berry over here. Search for berry. A bitter red berry.
Hey!
Sour blueberry. The other one is yellow and has a sour, spicy flavor.
Hey!
Maybe munchlax notes?
Hey! Hey!
Eats every last scrap of food. Oh wait, this guy's cooking with berries.
Excuse me.
Yeah, wander around. There are lots of different berries. Haban, banana, pineapple. It's a shame there aren't any tomato berries though. They're spicy red berries. When I cooked for the professor, he always loves any dishes with tomato berries. Unfortunately, I used up all the tomato berries I brought with me. See the tree over there? There's no berries on it. According to Chris, there aren't any tomato berries around here. What should we do then? There are no tomato berries. Is there something to be substituted for that berry? All we could do is look for something else we can use tomato berries paste. Color and flavor. Think about it. We may not even need a berry as long as the two conditions are met. So something that's spicy and red, like a tomato berry. Sounds like Chris brought a bunch of stuff with him. Let's see what he got. We need a tomato berry. Do you know if there's anything we can use instead? Anything else red and spicy? Got it. Some curry, an apple, and some snacks. Can you say you used tomato berries in the curry? Yes, I always bring some along with me because it's the professor's favorite. Wonder if we just use this tomato berry curry instead. So Winnie, would you mind sharing some of that curry with us? We place the berries or curry on all the statues.
Whoa!
Oh.
Hey, Chrissy.
Relief of Aegislash.
Just as I thought. The path continues on past these statues.
I gotta say, it's pretty incredible that using curry actually worked.
Alright, now we can keep going. Let's hurry and find Gordon.
It's that Slowpoke again.
He must have followed us here because he's worried about the professor.
Makes sense. You are partners after all. Feel free to tag along at your own pace. Slowpoke.
It's even colder down here. Can I borrow a jacket? You're covered in fur, Pikachu. Shouldn't you be better suited to the cold than me? Fur, no fur. This place is cold. If we keep standing around like this, we'll freeze solid.
Look! These are the professor's footprints. Did he fall in?
Doesn't seem like it. Look what's on the other side.
Oh.
His hat. Do you think that hat belongs to Professor Gordon? Looks that way. We found a clue, but how did he get across? Wait, Slowpoke, did I just hear it? What's going on? I have no idea. Slowpoke just suddenly took off running. He says if Mr. Go went this way, he wants to go too. It'd be great if Slowpoke could help us somehow, but are you sure that's a good idea? We'll leave it to you then.
Okay, do your thing.
Slowpoke. Slowpoke.
That's a lot of water. Where did it all come from?
Completely filled with water, but how are we supposed to get across?
Huh?
How do we get across the water-filled gap? He believes Slowpoke. He could have given us heads up before he filled the hole with water and swam off without us. It's too cold for us to swim across. But not cold enough to freeze all that water solid, which is a problem. We could get across if we laid a bridge over it. Should we get help from a Pokemon again? Yeah, that's a good idea. We need a Pokemon that can help us cross the water. Let's go look for a good one. This Pokemon looks dizzy. It's a Minior. They live in the sky. It says there's not much food for it down here. It wants to go back to the sky, but its body's too heavy, so it can't get back there on its own. You think it could get back up there if we help to get rid of its shell? Yeah. That's what the other one said. There's a mural here too, but it's different from the Passimian murals. At any rate, we should be concentrating on finding the professor.
Yes.
This man could be 30 before he finds his dad. Have Munchlax drink all the water? Nah, it's not gonna work. Do I have to go backwards and find Pokemon? Find a Pokemon that will help you cross the water. I don't think I saw any other Pokemon in here. The Crestals. No, the Crestals not gonna help me, it would just sink. That Passimian's not gonna help me. Oh, Lotad. Lotad.
Lotad.
What are you good at?
Hey.
Singing and swimming. They're good swimmers? Sometimes they even give rides to other Pokemon. They do have nice big leaves for that. Have Lotad act as stepping stones. They said the Lotad can said they can carry Pokemon while they swim. If we ask them to act as stepping stones, we get the other side.
Jump in.
Looks like we got a Lotad bridge. It's telling us to walk across the leaves on their heads.
Okay, I'm gonna cross now.
Lotad. 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 Lotad.
All right.
Tim asked Rachel about the hat. That's it. Yes, it's definitely the professor's, and he said he and the Slowpoke wear matching hats.
Okay.
That rubble looked like it collapsed recently. Do you think it collapsed naturally, or do you think someone did this? The professor just might be past here.
Hey.
Slowpoke.
Is that Darmanitan? Darmanitan, Galarian form.
That's a Darmanitan. It looks really worked up.
We better be careful so it doesn't see us.
What's an ice Pokemon doing here? It sure seems angry. I feel things could get ugly if it sees us. Oh, I gotta hide from it? Stealth. Oh, it's Sony.
Everyone makes mistakes, right?
Tim, the important thing is to learn from those mistakes.
Oh gosh.
We finally made it past.
Yeah, that was terrifying. Anyway, Let's keep going.
This way looks like a dead end. Where could the professor have gone? Did you feel a breeze just now? I didn't feel anything. Are you sure you're imagining things? Hey, we found it. There's a gap in the wall there. Let me take a closer look.
Excuse me?
Are you sure it'll be okay? It looks pretty tough to crawl through. Like I always say, you gotta use those legs while investigating. Let me show you how it's done.
Well, I'll see you later.
Just be careful, alright? Really? I should have seen this coming.
Don't just stand there. Help me out of here. Wait, just so we're clear, I do not want you to kick me.
You want me to kick you? Okay! Pikachu, the rest is up to you.
Good grief. What?
Oh, who's that?
I can't believe I ended up getting trapped in a place like this.
Oh. The professor.
Hey.
So that's Gordon. I guess I should get a closer look.
I've got to at least tell him that we're here to rescue him. Hey! Hey! Don't worry. We're here to help.
A Pikachu? Where'd you come from? Are you dancing? Right.
Are you hungry or something? No, I'm not hungry. I've come here to rescue you. Sorry, little fella. I'd really like to help you, but I don't have any food to share. I almost dropped all the food I had on me when I was running from that Darmanitan. I mean, that's probably what saved me, but still. What's he talking about? I swear that Darmanitan's whole attitude changed the moment it saw food. Must have been hungry like you. So Darmanitan's only rampaging because it's hungry? But if it really was hungry, it could have just gone somewhere else to search for food. Why is it still kicking around here? It's already been 2 whole days. Darmanitan's gotta be getting tired of this too. But Darmanitan wouldn't choose a place with no food to be its home, so what's it doing here? I'd better look for an exit. You just wait here, Gordon. I'll figure something out. Now you have to be Pikachu. There are no gaps big enough for a person to fit through. Now, if I were probably as strong as Darmanitan, then we could. Wait, didn't Gordon say Darmanitan was hungry? And Slowpoke gave me something earlier. I could use this to... I bet I can use this. I should get back to Tim right away. At least I managed to make it through myself this time. Apparently he's been trapped in there for 2 whole days. This is bad. We gotta hurry and save him. And the only way out is through the area blocked off by all the rubble. Oh no, there's only one way to get him out. Don't panic. I got a great plan. What is it? We're gonna get Darmanitan to break through all the rubble for us. What do you mean? According to Gordon, that Darmanitan is really hungry. So I figured we could win it over by giving it some food. But the only food we have is the leftover berries. Hey, aren't you forgetting about this? Slowpoke's tail. Yeah, it's really sweet. Just eating one makes you feel happy. I hope it's that easy.
This'll be be just perfect.
Sure.
Lord Darmanitan.
Hey, Darmanitan! Over here! Got something for you. Better hurry before I eat it all up. Here, it's yours. Eat up.
Okay, eat Pikachu.
Pikachu!
Just a Darmanitan trying to eat Pikachu.
Looks like it worked at least.
Yeah, all's well that ends well.
Darmanitan seems really happy. See, my plan worked out great. You know, sure how... you understand how we're not the bad guys, right? Good, just want to be clear on that. More importantly, there are a bunch of things we're curious about. Do you mind if we ask you some questions?
Hey!
You're not originally from this area, are you? What brought you here? Some people dressed in white caught you and shut you in a small space? What people dressed in white? Darmanitan doesn't know exactly who they were, but he hated the small space he was trapped in, so he ran away with the others who were stuck here. A small space? Must have been some sort of facility. It sounds like the people who were doing experiments of some kind when they captured Pokemon. That's awful. You said there were others, Darmanitan? Are you friends around here too? He says some friends escaped with him, and together you all froze ruins? So you and your friends froze the ruins? Why would you do that? He says they can't go back to where they came from, so they were trying to make this place their new home and make it easier for them to live here. But didn't you realize that would cause problems for the Pokemon that already live around here? He says they didn't think it'd be a problem if they only froze the place a little bit. But apparently it had been since so long since they'd been able to have fun like that, they got carried away. They really didn't mean any harm. Even so, we can't leave things like this. You're right. Can you do something about all this ice? If you do that, this place will be too hot for you to live in? Can't you live somewhere else? He says he doesn't want to go anywhere else because the humans are out there. This is a real problem.
Hey!
You said you were brought here against your will, but where'd you live before? He says he came somewhere far and cold from here. I'm guessing his friends were captured and brought here along with him. Everywhere around here is too hot to live. Yeah, the climate in here definitely isn't great for ice-type Pokemon. It'd be great if we could help him get back to his original home. What can you tell us about the people who brought you here, the ones dressed in white? He doesn't know much, but he says they're all really bad people who were mean to him. Must have been a horrible experience. And apparently, right when he arrived here, he saw someone suspicious. Wait, you trapped him in a room and he couldn't do anything bad? You don't think he's talking about Professor Gordon, do you? Hey, Darmanitan, that wasn't a bad guy. Yeah, really, I can vouch for him. Does he believe you, Pikachu? I'm not sure. It seems like he's still not quite convinced. Thanks for telling us all that. Now let's get out of the problem at hand. That man you trapped in this room, do you think you could help him out? Please, Darmanitan, we really need your help. We gave you the Slowpoke tail. You're the only one who can rescue the professor. Oh good, I'm glad you trust us. But there's a condition. Your friends all got separated in the ruins and they haven't come back? And since you don't know where they are now, you want us to help look for them? It says they're all just playing around in the ruins. He's worried about them and he wants to check on them, but he doesn't know where they are. Yeah, these ruins are pretty big. Okay, I heard you. Yep, you got yourself a deal.
Ready, Darmanitan? I'm counting on you. Now we're talking. Okay, let's go. Darmanitan!
Now I can be Darmanitan. I can take out a boulder or a block of ice. Press the R button. Oh. Yeah, I can release these. I'd say you're welcome, but that'd be kind of weird, wouldn't it? Of course not, we just want to wait a little bit.
Slow. Oh, Slowpoke, there you are. Slowpoke, 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 Slowpoke.
Oh, you make me watch the whole way? Okay.
Huh?
You okay? You are... My name's Tim. I'm a student at Rhyme University. We heard you had been back for 2 days, so we came to check on you. Oh, you must have heard from Chris. I'm sorry I worried you, but thanks to you, I'm safe. Although, I'll admit I thought I was done for when the Darmanitan came into the room. Don't worry about the Darmanitan. Pikachu's already befriended him. Oh, I see. So the Pikachu I saw before was your partner. Sorry, I didn't realize that, Pikachu. Nah, that's fine. No need to worry about me. You say that like you haven't been trapped in this cold for 2 whole days. I've been all over the world for my field work. What can I say? I'm a tough guy. You're telling me.
Hey, Tim! How's my running form? Even I can see it. I don't run like a Pikachu at all.
I was around 2 feet.
Right.
What happened? Darmanitan was here, and the moment Darmanitan saw me, he turned chasing after me. Why did Darmanitan chase you? At first I thought I wanted the food. It's possible there's another reason. What'd you mean? Well, it hasn't left this place in 2 days. If it was hungry before, it's gotta be starving by now. Darmanitan didn't mention anything deeper in the ruins.
Excuse me?
Why are you here in the ruins in the first place? It's an interesting discovery was made regarding a geological strata of this area. Meteorites, huh? Yes, and it occurred around the same time that these ruins were built. I did learn a few things about my research, though. The people who built these ruins had a deep connection with Aegislash. Oh yeah, we did see a relief of Aegislash. Aegislash's shield defends against the misfortune, and its sword is a symbol of slashing away the misfortune. Really? What kind of ritual? A ritual to strengthen the bonds between people and Pokemon. By working together and helping each other, people and Pokemon could overcome all sorts of trouble. It's a way, so it's sad this ritual was meant to teach that way of thinking. I agree, this existence between Pokemon and humans is overarching theme. Our history has always been intertwined with that of Pokemon. I think our modern society could benefit from thinking more like these people did.
Right.
Though I appreciate it, now I've got a better understanding of the situation. By the way, what made you come all the way out here? Actually, there was something we wanted to ask you about, Professor. Oh, what would that be? A precious jewel is stolen from Rhyme City. We were wondering if you'd tell us exactly what the jewel is. Sure, I'll help you if I can.
Professor, can you tell us anything about what's in this photo?
I like that we're like asking questions and he's been like lost in this cave for 2 days. Like, we're not trying to get him out and feed him or anything like that.
It's a fabled crystal that some believe is actually a Pokemon.
Oh, wait, is that like
a Pokemon?
The Deoxys crystal? You're saying this jewel is actually a Pokemon? In fact, according to the one hypothesis, this crystal may have fallen from space just like a meteorite. Some say this crystal will assume its true shape if it's imbued with a special energy. I've never seen it in a state myself, though. It never occurred to me that the Aurora Drop might even be a Pokemon. I wonder if this thief knew that when they stole it. And if so, what did they want it for? The questions keep piling up. Is that all you wanted to ask me about? Yeah, thanks so much for your help. Well then, we should get back to Chris. No, I'll tell you, Chris, that I'm alright. I'm so close to unlocking the secrets of these ruins since I made it this far. Okay, really? Like, okay, you're like, I want to continue my mission, even though I've been stranded here for 2 days. You can't be serious, are you sure you're alright? I told you, it's really nothing. Thanks to you all, I could really explore the ruins now. I don't waste another minute. Oh, come on. I heard he was passionate about his research, but this is ridiculous. Wow, he really is determined to stay. Oh, you really want to start searching for your friends? Well, I suppose now's a good time as ever. I can't just leave the professor here after all. Right, then it's settled. Okay, let's go, Darmanitan.
Hey.
They're upstairs. Vanillite, Mr. Mime, Bergmite, and Smoochum? We didn't see any Pokemon like that. So they must be hiding somewhere. Okay, let's go look for them upstairs. Go back to your pond. How do we get across now? It's okay, leave it to me. Now we can cross. Thinks everyone's on this floor. Is that you, Darmanitan?
Honey, honey.
Hey.
Oh, you have a Pikachu with you.
Hey.
What were you doing here? I was having fun making snow. It's been a long time. So that's why there's so much snow in here? You weren't in danger or anything?
Hey.
No, I was the only one playing in this room. I see. I guess the other Pokemon are in the other rooms then. Oh, there is that other room on the side with the ice wall. I could probably just punch through that now. We are ghetto. Smooch him. Nicki Minaj. We've been looking for you. I'm so glad we found you. Sure didn't expect that. Who's that growing out of your head? This is Pikachu. He's helping me look for everyone. Yeah, it's nice to meet you. It's pretty sudden, but do you mind if I ask you questions?
Hey.
How'd you get inside that ice? I wanted to make myself a house out of shiny, sparkly ice, so I kept making the ice bigger and bigger, and then I couldn't get out. I was so lonely. You're safe now. No need to cry.
Hey.
Is there anything else with you? No, nobody. That's why I couldn't get out. Oh, it's probably a Galarian, Mr. Mime, because it's ice type. And I need to find a Bergmite. That boulder just talk? It's not a boulder, it's a crustal. Goodness gracious, what do you think you're doing? You could have smashed my favorite boulder here. What would I have done then? Oh good, looks like it's okay. It's a bit groggy though. Let's see what it has to say first. Your friend's looking for you. Alright, I haven't been back in a while. My friend got back safe. Glad to hear it. Is there a Cleffa in there too? Guess not, because I've already broke these, right?
Mime!
I had no idea mime sounded like that. Oh, Darmanitan, our hero. We've been stuck here for ages. Thank you so much. Allow me to express my gratitude for the tap dance. Oh, that's right. Ice-type Mr. Mime are supposed to be good at tap dancing. You don't need to dance. I'm just glad you're safe. So the shadow we saw behind the ice was actually Mr. Mime. I don't believe this Pikachu and I have been introduced. That's because Darmanitan and I How they have become friends. That's the story for another time. Could I ask you questions?
Hey!
What are you doing here? That Bergmite over there was trying to cool the room down, so I offered to help make a big wall of ice. What a pair of troublemakers.
Hey!
Are you two the only ones? Yes, it's just me and Bergmite. Oh, if this isn't Darmanitan, who might you be? I'm the great detective Pikachu, Darmanitan's friend. Everyone was taking so long to come back that I got worried. Pikachu's been helping me search. And what in the world happened? Can you tell me? What would you like to know?
Hey!
Why are you walled in here? I was trying to make this place more comfortable to live in, so Mr. Mime and I worked together to make a wall of ice. Mr. Mime was practically putting on a show, and I tried to match that energy, but we both got carried away and ended up making too much ice.
Hey!
Are you the only two ones in this room? Yeah, just me and Mr. Mime.
Hey!
I never did find that Cleffa. I think there's another Cleffa to find, because I haven't, like, it hasn't pulled me back in there. I think there were 3 to find.
Whoa! Why is everything shaking? The door closed. We've got to tell Tim and the others. Right away.
Why'd the door suddenly close like that? You think you're strong enough to open the door? Got bad news, Tim. The door of the ground floor just closed. Yeah, that's the door shutting tight. Why would it do that? No idea, it just kind of happened. What do? We gotta find a way out. Maybe we should try talking to Gordon. He might know something we don't.
No.
I see, so the rumble was the door closing. Did you suspect that already? Yes, because the same thing happened to me when I came to this floor. Suddenly a deep rumbling sound and then I was trapped. That must have been one of the 2 rumbling sounds Slowpoke said he heard. Isn't there another exit? I believe so, yes. Do you know where? There may be one in the deepest room of the ruins. It is said that these ruins were originally built to host the ritual that strengthens the bonds between people and Pokemon. There's an ancient document prescribing the ritual, and I found one line particularly interesting. The sun's embrace must be referenced to the outside. I see. So if we solve all the riddles of the ruins, we might be able to find an exit. I wonder if those kind of riddles it's referencing. I'm not sure, but I'm curious about the 2 murals on this floor. I can't say for certain if they're related. There's a mural in this room and then the one in the other room. We'll investigate right away. One final puzzle must be solved to escape the ruins. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop there for tonight because it's getting kind of late, but thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys real soon. Have a good night.